Hi guys, it's Jen, and this is my layout that is an entry for Cheri's challenge, and she's Scrappin' and Rappin' here on YouTube, and if somehow you have not seen her videos, you definitely need to. She is awesome. She does organizational videos, she does crafty videos, she does really fun hauls, and I just really enjoy her channel. So I was super excited when she had this challenge going on. Now, if you've been watching my videos, the other day I posted a card for Bethany's challenge, which if you haven't watched, you should go check out. And hers was all, it had to be non-traditional, pardon my reach here, non-traditional colors for a Valentine's Day card. Well, Cheri's had to be a traditional layout with pinks and or reds. Valentine's themed, you had to be in the picture. Well, not you, me, but you know what I mean. You had to use black, it had to have a title, it had to have kind of a significant amount of journaling, and you had to use a stamp. And it's not due till the 31st of this month, so you have time to enter if you want to. And so I was excited to. And this is what I came up with. I really thought this would be easy. I thought, oh, a Valentine's Day layout, I already know what colors I'm using. That's great, no problem. For some reason, this layout gave me fits. I don't know. I'm happy with it, but I feel like I could have maybe, I don't know. It's one of those things. I really like it. I'm not sure. So I'll give you kind of a quick once over, and then I'll talk about some of the specifics. So, okay. So, well, first of all, let's go over what needed to be there for the challenge. Definitely pinks and reds, got that covered. It's a 12 by 12 layout. It's love themed, which to me is the same as Valentine's Day themed. From what I've seen, I think other people had that idea too. There I am, scary enough. Using black. At first, I thought this was going to be a challenge. I mean, it was a challenge, but I decided to use a couple of my favorite things to make this happen. First of all, we all know Tracy from Mercy Tiara and her outlining, and I really needed to outline these tags to make them stand out, so I also outlined the Dear Lizzie 5th and Phallic Gold Dot Vellum and this background paper, which is crepe paper. So that was some of my black. And then I used this black polka dotted tape to cover a fake Instax kind of shape that I had made myself. But then I did these black arrow stamps. They're from the Project Life kit for Studio Calico this month. And I really, let's see if I can get that all in there. I really like the way they work because they kind of send your eye right where I want it to go on the page. So that ended up being one of my favorite parts. Have a title. And title's here in these really cool gold thickers, which I need to glue down because you can see my M is falling off right there. And it's just titled We Promise. I'll talk about that when I talk about the journaling, which is next on the list, journaling. So I have this journaling block down here. And what I talked about is that my husband and I, we've been married for 6 years, but this is our 10th like New Year's that we've celebrated together since we started dating. And obviously, you know, it's not like, oh, like a new relationship or anything, but it's a fresh start. So we have been talking lately about how easy it is to take each other for granted and sort of just get caught up in the everyday life, and how we really want to take more time to like really be partners in life and really do things together and work together. And so I ended it talking about, you know, it's important to keep going, keep working, and keep loving. And I used some of the Studio Calico wood veneer letters to do the hashtag keep going, because it's sort of our like theme for each other right now. So I did that, and that's the We Promise. It's kind of like, you know, we've made this promise, we're married, we love each other, so we need to make sure we work to live up to that. And the stamping, well, I showed you the black stamp that I put on there. I also stamped this flower from the Dear Lizzie 5th and Phallic. I stamped this from the Dear Lizzie also, and I just repeat stamped that on there. I think that's all the stamping. So that was kind of all the criteria. So let me show you a few of the other things that I did. Up here in this corner, it's kind of hard to see, I know, but this is from Dear Lizzie also, and it says House and Home. And I have some of the Studio Calico craft heart stickers on there, and the wood veneers. And the wood veneers I just colored with my Tim Holtz Distress markers. I have those tags tucked in the back. This is just some of that twine from the dollar section at Target. This badge, I'm not sure where it came from, one of the Studio Calico kits. Sorry, there's such a glare at this angle. I cut out the Polaroid type shape out of the craft paper myself, and I used some of the POW glitter paper right here, and down right on the edge of my journaling, where I repeated some of those same elements as up top. I used this craft kind of chevron-y shaped washi tape to match up with this craft paper to sort of bring that color in again, along with the craft hearts. Over here, like I said, I covered my own shape. This is cut from a piece of Dear Lizzie paper. It says, "This makes me ridiculously happy." Another Dear Lizzie brad, a Dear Lizzie Polaroid that I cut out, and this is another piece from one of the Dear Lizzie papers. So a lot of Dear Lizzie on this. I stuck this doily back here, another wood veneer. So it's a fairly simple layout in terms of what I used, but it took me a long time to figure out how to make it, let's move the camera down a little bit, how to make it exactly what I wanted it to be. So that is my entry. Thanks for the challenge, Cheri. I'm super excited, and it was really good. It kind of stretched what I normally do. Another note about this is I have also done a layout that has to do with kind of that one little word idea for the year that Allie Edwards does, and I know a lot of people take her class. I haven't signed up for the class this year, but I kind of sort of adopted a little bit of that idea, and I did a layout for that. And I had planned to put that layout in with my project life because I thought that made sense. And when I did this layout, I thought, oh, I kind of want that in my project life too, because it kind of talks about what we've been, you know, kind of going through. That sounds so dramatic, but like what we've been doing lately, and the way we feel about things. So what I think I've decided to do this year with my project life is when I do a layout, like obviously if I do a layout where it's an older layout or I'm going back and I'm scrapping something from the past, that will go in my regular albums. But if it's something really current or that really goes with the theme or it goes with an event and it's just like a really nice page that I did, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to include those right in my project life. And I think that that will just add more to it. I don't think it'll take away from it. And I think that it will kind of give me range when there's those things that I want to put in project life, but just, you know, no matter how many of the little squares I put it in, it's not going to really be all that I want it to be. And I can just do a whole page on it. So that's the plan. Thanks for watching. I hope, oh, there's the phone again. I hope you guys join the challenge. Have a good day. Bye.